What's up, guys? So today I'm really excited because I get to review a backdrop from Fox Backdrops, and they were so nice to send me this backdrop so that I could give you guys my honest impression of it. And they also gave me a discount code to give you guys. So I will put that link in the description box so that if you want to purchase one of these yourself after we get done with this video, then you can get a discount. You will actually get 20% off, which is an amazing deal. So definitely check that out. So let's jump into the video. So I ordered the marble, it's like a white marble vinyl backdrop, and I wanted to order that one in a size 3 feet by 2 feet because I thought this would be perfect as a wedding photographer for my business. You know, sometimes you go into venues and the places you have to do the jewelry and, you know, the setup with the bouquet and invitations, sometimes it can be difficult to find one that's in a good spot. And I thought, well, I've been wanting to get something to bring with me, and I thought, well, this is going to be perfect. So I asked for that. Even though they were willing to send me a larger backdrop, I thought this would be perfect. I started out testing my jewelry, you know, as if I was going to photograph for a ring for the wedding day. And what I found was I was actually just a little bit disappointed because you can actually see the vinyl material. So you can see here the vinyl material, and you know, it's not, it definitely doesn't look like marble in that. So, these photos, I actually upped the exposure a little bit to actually help some of that you can actually see there. Because I think the jewelry is exposed pretty well, but then this is darker and you can actually see the actual material a little bit more. I'm using my 105 in these photos right here and f3.2. These came out beautiful pictures. Now, a bride, they probably would not notice this, so I could probably still be safe using it and taking it. It's just something that I am seeing personally as a perfectionist. I also decided, okay, well, I'm going to switch to my 50mm macro, and when I switched to the 50 and got really close up, you can really see the texture of the material there. Now, while I was just a little bit disappointed in that aspect of it, I gotta say this backdrop is amazing because I want to show you guys the rest of the tests I put it through. Now, I started with that because that's what my original intent was for, but now I've decided, hey, I might use this as a way to take photos of and display my products in my business. And I think it is amazing. So when we step back just a little bit, so when we're not photographing jewelry, you see that this looks exactly like marble, and it is beautiful, and my products look gorgeous in it. I can brand myself this way. So, you know, even if you're not a photographer, you can use these backdrops. You're a food or a food YouTube channel, or you do recipes, or if you photograph small objects, maybe not tiny objects like rings or, you know, thumb drives, but just smaller objects in general. I think this backdrop would really be perfect for you. So here's some more. And I'm actually using the 50mm. I'm still using that macro lens for these. So here's some more. This is at f3.5. As you see, it backed up a little bit. This is gorgeous. It looks just like marble. You can't even tell that it's a backdrop. Just beautiful. And these are my products. You know, people would love, they're going to love to buy my products, looking at them with this very minimal, simplistic marble look. You know, so I've arranged photographs, just a few little feathers for some interest because I like to use feathers in a lot of my stuff. My thumb drives, which are absolutely gorgeous. My thumb drive boxes. And like I said before, the more exposed the photos are, then the more the background is going to look real, because you can't even see really the texture that good when it's blown up this far, but also overexposed. Well, and when I say overexposed, like this is a little teeny bit darker in real life, and so it's not like blown out, but it is a little bit overexposed. So I just tried a few different little setups. I'm going to actually use these photos on my website. I cannot wait to use them. I think they're beautiful. And I'm going to say this too. I have a marble slab in my studio that I use to photograph things on. And the wonderful thing about this backdrop is you don't get a glare if you have a light source. You know, with this shiny marble that I have that's real marble, I'm always having to worry about the glare and work around it. I don't get the angles that I want because of the glare. And so this backdrop is really, really going to be amazing for me to save my artistic eye, to do exactly what I want artistically with the angles that I want to do them at. Just look at this beautiful teal green color on this backdrop. I mean, that is just gorgeous. So I simplified it a little bit. You know, I just played around with angles. I did. So if I had lifted the backdrop up, let me turn this down a little bit because that's a little warm. Okay, see here, if I had actually had someone to lift the backdrop up, then this would have been a beautiful background. Now, it wouldn't have been, I would have had to lower the exposure to be able to see these, actual name on the thumb drives. There are so many different things that you can do with a backdrop like this. It gives you so many creative possibilities if you're a YouTuber, if you have small products, if you're eBay, if you sell Amazon, any of those things, this backdrop is going to be amazing for you. And I'm still going to bring it to a couple weddings and use it and see how I like it at those weddings. Like I said, it's going to have that texture in it. But if I'm further away photographing something, so let's look at this picture here. So let's say that I had a wedding invitation here and I had the bouquet here. This backdrop would be beautiful and perfect, and I could really see this matching with almost any wedding style. The backdrop did come in with a couple little wrinkles in it, definitely not noticeable, even, you know, shooting really, really close up. And anytime, like if you were using this type of backdrop, the vinyl, if you were using it for children or for portraiture, definitely any of the little crinkles definitely wouldn't show up because you can see how close I'm shooting here. And then also I wanted to mention the material is amazing because I tested it out for food photography and I purposely put this Hawaiian punch or whatever, this Tahitian treat on it. And I wiped one little drop up immediately and it was great. There was no soap on the rag. It was just water that I put on the rag. And then I let the others sit here for just a little bit longer. And then I wiped it up. Same thing, no soap, nothing, just a little water. So I think that these backdrops are going to be amazing for cake smashes and messy children or toddler sessions for sure. So in summary, I would say that I was just a teeny bit disappointed on what I wanted to use it for just because of the texture, but I honestly think that was my fault. I really didn't think it through as far as that macro and getting so close up that there would be texture that I would have to deal with. So that's really, it's not a huge disappointment. All in all, I think this backdrop is fantastic and I cannot wait to use it more. I'm going to do some videos with some food products and see how well it works for that. I'm sure it's going to be great, but I want to do a full-on demonstration on how it is for food photography, food YouTubers, that type of thing. So be looking out for that in the upcoming weeks. And guys, do not forget, if you want to purchase one, use the code below, and I'll put the link in the description as well to Fox Backdrop. You will get a 20% off if you use my promo code. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is my honest impression of it. I'm really excited about it. I thank you guys so much for watching today, and I will see you guys next time.